Undi Malaysia is a new citizen education movement to raise public awareness and educate the public on issues which affect them in the different communities, and to bring them to the platform that will be used during any election, including the general election. But it's not focused for the coming general election. It is a long-term project that will build different youth action groups around Malaysia to deal with the issues that politicians or leaders do not actually deal with. In one sense, in the longer term, it is to build communities that are independent, that will be able to move on their own. They'll be able to solve local issues without overt reliance on political parties and political leaders.
Yes, Facebook contest is part of the Undi Malaysia campaign, and what they've done is selected 20 people. Some of them are celebrities, some are just regular people such as myself, and each of us will select an issue that we feel is important. So for example, my issue is treatment of refugees and asylum seekers. There are various other issues, as Edmund mentioned as well, increasing cost of living, poverty, access to clean water, etc. And we essentially are supposed to just to bring attention to these issues and encourage people to vote for us based on these issues. And I think it's an interesting way, and it's an important way to educate Malaysian youth, simply because I think previously Malaysian youth are not really aware of what's going on, or even if they're aware of the political situation, they are either apathetic or they're very disillusioned. So this is just telling Malaysian youth, listen here, we the youth, we care about the issues.
There are two types of youth really now in Malaysia. There's one that is where we call the politicos, who basically are already in political party and political party activism. Those are the youth that we actually do not want to try and reach. We want to reach the youth that are disinterested, or either not wanting to even come out to vote, not wanting to even come out to look at issues, who will just complain on the internet and do nothing about it.
What will happen is, I believe the 10 candidates with the most amount of likes on Facebook will then appear in the finals, which is also the launching of this Undi Malaysia project in Jalan Bangkong, Leonardo's, I believe, on the 16th of September at 7:30. And it's meant to be a really fun event. We'll get the 10 finalists, some celebrities, and these finalists will do a performance. There'll be an official launch. There'll be some speeches from 1963, a reenactment of those speeches. So the whole idea is just a fun, accessible way to get the youth involved.
Basically, we have our online activation first that has already come out, and it has been very well received. We've got celebrities to actually talk about these issues. I think this is probably the first time in Malaysia where you see celebrities actually talking about issues that affect Malaysians. So it's something quite different, and people have received it very well, and we are moving on the ground as well. So on the ground, we will have youth action groups all around Malaysia who will bring the issues within their own communities, specifically because of our resources, and to actually gauge and evaluate the impact of the campaign. We have chosen Ulu Langat, the parliamentary constituency with 3 DUN seats, to go on the ground and actually work with the communities in Ulu Langat. Every Saturday, we have what we call Undi Malaysia chats at this center here at 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Just 1 hour of your time during the week. Come to meet the campaigners, come to know about the campaign, come and volunteer. We've got about 500 people already on the e-group. We've got about 50 to 100 people core volunteers. And it's growing every Saturday. So every Saturday this place gets very packed. That's one way. Of course, you can also email us at move@undimsia.com, as well as check out our website. It's www.undimsia.com. It's open for all, especially for the youth, and we want the energy of the youth to come forth in Malaysia's future.
The fundraiser, well, essentially we're selling tickets for the event for price at 150 ringgit per ticket, and you can either purchase these tickets in bulk and attend on that day, or you can I think Undi Malaysia campaigners will, if you don't want to attend the event, or you've got other prior commitments, you can then donate those tickets, and the Undi Malaysia campaigners will then distribute them to youths to attend that event. And that money that's raised from the ticket sales and on that day itself will go back into the Undi Malaysia campaign to process materials, for further voter education campaigns.
The idea is really just to raise public awareness and to educate Malaysians as to the issues they should want to talk about during elections, rather than focus on issues which are quite irrelevant. So issues that actually affect youth, freedom of expression, for example, food, housing, graduate pay, loans, debts, education, scholarship, all those issues should actually be discussed in a non-partisan way, in a non-emotional way, information where people can actually use, information that can be used in a way that doesn't support one party or the other, but says, look, there's this problem here, how do we solve this problem? And look at it in a very systematic way, orderly way, so that people can actually decide for themselves what their own future is.
Everyone's really excited about the campaign, and any of my friends who see it on Facebook, they just want to know more, and that's really encouraging. So that's something that we're all quite excited about.